To get us started with geometry, we're going to go over some basic notations or definitions. We first start in geometry with a simple point. It's labeled with just a letter. If we combine these 2 points together, we create a line. There are a lot of ways to label a line. We can use the word line and then list the 2 points we use to make it. Or you can use our line notation. It doesn't matter if we read from left to right or right to left with a line. A line does include the arrows on each end because they are infinite. Collinear points are points that are on the same line. It has the root word line. So in our example, A and B are collinear points. They're on the same line. A line segment is just a piece of a line. So we don't have the arrows. So line segment AB is just the point from A to B, just what's in the middle, not what's to the left or right. Array is a little bit harder to define. Array starts at one point and then continues on past my second point. So I start at point A. It includes everything to B and everything beyond B. Array, the order matters. Ray AB is different from the ray BA. Whatever is over the arrow is which one goes on forever. Once we leave lines, we can make planes. A plane is a flat surface, so think about your desk. We usually label planes with 3 letters. Think about it being 3-dimensional, so we need the 3 letters. We also can use our Greek symbols. So let's look at some more planar notation. Coplanar points are points that are in the same plane. So for instance, A, B, and D are coplanar. Or A, B, and F, and E. They're all within the same plane. Non-coplanar points are points that aren't in the same plane. So point A is not in the same plane as point G. They're non-coplanar. Coplanar lines are lines that are in the same plane. AB and DC are coplanar. They're all in this top plane. Skew lines are a little different. They're going to be lines that are not in the same plane but do not cross. So they cannot be in the same plane. So AB and CG are skew lines. They are not in the same plane and they do not cross. To go along with skew lines, we have parallel lines. They also do not cross, but they're in the same plane. So AB and DC are parallel because they're in the same plane. A few more. Our perpendicular lines are lines that meet at a 90 degrees. So AB and BF are perpendicular. And intersecting lines can meet at anything. They don't have to be in 90 degrees. So AB and BD are intersecting lines. AB and BD are intersecting. Concurrent lines are 3 lines that meet at a point. So you have to have more than those 2, a special meeting. So we've got AB, BD, and BC are concurrent lines meeting, 3 lines meeting at the same point. Couple little questions to make sure we're understanding. Can parallel lines be skew lines? And the answer to that is no. Neither one of them cross, but parallel lines are in the same plane and skew lines are not in the same plane. Another skill we need to be able to have is to find the intersection between planes. So I've got the plane AEH, that's this front of my box, and FEH, that's the bottom of the box. These 2 planes meet at a line. They meet at the line EH. Imagine the top of the box, or the front of the box, and the bottom of the box. They meet at this line. Notice also E and H are in both of the plane names. Planes also can meet at a point. So again, I'm going to look at the front of my box, AEH, and ABC. So ABC is the top, AEH is the front. They only meet at the point A. So my answer could be a line or a point. I have to be careful and really look at this. Again, notice both the planes have the letter A in common. So my answer is going to be A. A few last notations. Our planes, we technically can have parallel planes that are never going to cross and perpendicular planes.